All right, folks. I'm kind of doing like a review on pond colorant. I had my pond. The water was pretty, but the issue was it was too clear. So when you have a pond that's not necessarily really deep, but too clear, you're gonna have a vegetation overgrowth. So what I did was I went out and I got some Tractor Supply sells it. The description on the product will be in the description below. But went out and I pretty much got some water stain, and I stained my water to reduce my vegetation growth. As you can see, I went with the midnight bayou, and it is very pretty. I can tell you that right now. And before I could see all the way to the bottom of my pond, now I cannot. I probably have about 2 foot of clarity so I can see through. I can no longer see the bottom. But this stuff works. The disperse is about 24 hours. You just add it evenly around the pond. If you're trying to get a good estimate of how much you need for your pond. This is a 3-acre pond, and it averages about 5 to 6 feet. And I got some deeper spots in, the back corner and stuff like that. But on average, 5 to 6 feet. I used I believe it was a gallon, 1 gallon. Well, not a gallon. I think it's like a couple quarts, 3 quarts. So I roughly use about 5 quarts of that stain on the pond, and it came out perfectly. I mean, if I wanted to make it a little bit darker, you could, but I think it's perfect. But now this is definitely to help vegetation grow, keep your vegetation growth down. But also too, predatory birds and stuff like that makes it a little bit difficult for them to spot your fish and kill them, or eat them. I meant to say. But if you have a pond that's very clear, you can see all the way to the bottom, you definitely want to put some type of stain to it. That'll help with the vegetation growth, because too much vegetation growth in a pond turn into muck. I don't know if y'all can see this. It tapers off pretty quickly from about a foot all the way down to about 6 foot right here. But you can see, I mean, it's very prettiful. It was very pretty. Can't say that the fish don't spook, so it's completely harmless to the fish if you just follow the dosing amount. It is harmless to your fish. But if you want to build you a good fishery, or add a little bit of I don't know what's the right word, eye appeal to your pond, look into staining it or adding colorant to it. But I went with the midnight bayou. It could be a little bit darker, but I started staining, and it came out perfectly to about the darkness I wanted. But if you're looking to doing a project and you're kind of a little iffy about it, folks, just go ahead and do it. It's worth it. But I did get it from Tractor Supply. Each container was about $45. And I did about two treatments. I did a small dose the first, just to see, because it's the first time for me doing it, just to see how dark that would get it. And it pretty much did it for the first, but I went ahead and made it just a tad bit darker. But yeah, came out very well. If you have any questions about it, just hit me up in the comment section.